Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video of English literature. Now let me ask you a few questions. So what is this? Which color is this? Yellow? Yes? No. Then is it blue? No, right? Then which color is this? Yes, it is red color. So I just put this here. Now, what is this? Is it a flower? No, right? So, this is a flower. So, what is this? It is a bud. Yes, bud. So, I am placing the bud here. Now, what is this? It is a, yes, you're right, tree. It's tree. Now let's put all these together. Red, bud, tree. So now you have idea? Our chapter name, The Red Bud Tree. Do you have any idea from where is this story, The Red Bud Tree, taken from? Well, let me tell you. It's taken from Jataka tales. Now who wrote these tales? Lord Buddha. He himself has written the tales of Jataka. This Jataka tales consists of many stories, in fact moral stories. Many such, one of those stories are here, the Red Bud Tree. Other than that, we have the monkey's heart. You might have heard about this story. Maybe your grandmother or grandfather would have told you the monkey's heart. The talkative tortoise, and many such. All these stories are the moral stories. Now let's go to the mind map of this chapter. The Red Bud Tree. King Brahmadatta, king of Varanasi. Do you know where is Varanasi, or where is it located? Anything about Varanasi? As you all know, Varanasi is one of the oldest city of India. It was also called as Banaras. Yes, the other name for Varanasi is Banaras. So earlier people used to call Varanasi as Banaras. Now this city is in bank of river Ganga, a holy river Ganga. So it's in the bank of river Ganga. And do you know fact? There are 84 ghats in Varanasi, which makes it a city with maximum number of river banks. Varanasi has maximum number of river banks, that is 84 river banks, total 84 ghats. And it is also famous for temples. Many old temples in Varanasi, people go there to worship. It's a holy place. River Ganga, holy river Ganga flows through it, 84 ghats and many temples. So it's totally a holy land for Hindus. Now let's go to the mind map of the story, The Red Bud Tree. King Brahmadatta, he was king of Varanasi. He had 4 sons, the 4 princes. From their childhood, they heard many stories of Red Bud Tree, the famous Red Bud Tree. So they had heard many stories of Red Bud Tree. Eldest son decided to visit this tree. When he went, he saw bare stump of woods. Second son, he saw bright red bud tree. Third son, green lush of leaves was what he saw when he visited the Red Bud Tree. And the fourth son, when fourth son visited, what he saw was bean pods. Now all these 4 had different experience. When they all came together, they actually thought that this tree changed itself in front of other people's in different form. So if I go, it will come in a different form. If someone else is there, it will be in some other form. So hearing all their experience, they thought that it was a magical tree. So they think the red bud tree as a magical tree, a mystical tree. King Brahmadatta, who was hearing all this conversation, he hears it, then he explains it's not magical, but it is the time effect, because all these four didn't visit the tree at the same time but different time span. So because of time span, we know there's different seasons: summer, winter, spring, and fall, also known as autumn. So the tree was visited different time of the year, because of which it was changing. When it is summer, it is in different form. Winter, it is in different form. So that's the reason all four sons saw the tree in different ways. So when he explains them this, so they understand that it is not just, it's not at all a magical tree, but it's just the time effect which played all these roles. Here we start our 5th chapter, the red bud tree. So we start: once upon a time, when King Brahmadatta ruled the city of Varanasi, he had 4 young princes. The young princes had grown up hearing many wonderful stories about a beautiful tree known as the red bud tree. They had never seen the tree. They had never seen the red bud tree and wished to be the first ones to see it. Here, the speaker is telling us the story of 4 young princes who are son of King Brahmadatta, who ruled the city of Varanasi. Do you know Varanasi is one of the oldest city in India? The city was called Banaras or Kashi. This city is on banks of holy river Ganga. It is the only place in the world which has 84 ghats, making it the city with the highest number of river banks in the world. There are many temples in Varanasi. People go to worship there. Now you know about Varanasi, right? So now we are coming back to the story of these 4 princes. Now these 4 princes, when they were small, had heard many stories about a beautiful tree that was known as the red bud tree. They had never seen this tree and they wished that they would be the first one who could see it. One day, the eldest prince asked the king's charioteer. Do you know what is charioteer? Charioteer is the driver of the chariot in which the king goes, the vehicle used by the king. So he asked the king's charioteer to take him deep into the forest where this tree grew. It was still early spring and the tree was standing as a bare stump of wood in the forest. Bare stump. What is bare? Bare is nothing on it. It was totally no leaves, nothing was there. So that is the meaning of bare. Bare means nothing at all. The table is bare, so table has nothing on it. So similarly, bare tree means the tree is having no leaves, no fruits, nothing. Bare. What is stump? Stump, the part of the tree that remains. You can see here the part of the tree that remains in the ground after the tree is cut down. So nothing. It was just a bare stump of wood in the forest, without any leaves or buds. The prince did not understand why it is called the red bud tree and returned to the palace. One day, out of the 4 brothers, the eldest one, that is the first one, asked the king charioteer, that is the king's driver who takes the king's vehicle, he asked him to take him where this tree grew, deep into the forest. Do you know what was the season at that time of the travel? It was early spring. That is, the spring season had just started. When the prince saw the tree, it was nothing but a bare stump. There was nothing at all in the tree. It was just a bare stump of wood. Nothing was on it. No leaves, not even buds. Now the prince did not understand. Why was it called the red bud tree? So thinking this, he returned to his palace. Sometime later in spring, the next son requested the king's charioteer to take him to the red bud tree. The tree was covered with bright red buds and looked very beautiful. After some time, when it was mid of spring, that is, the spring effect had spread all over the world. Now, the second son also requested the king's charioteer to take him to the red bud tree. But when the second prince visited the tree, it was covered with bright red buds and it looked very beautiful. The third son went into the woods just after the spring time. Now, the tree did not have any red buds and was covered with lush green leaves. He also could see no reason for calling it a red bud tree. Third son decided that he would go and see this red bud tree, but when he went, it was after spring. Now the tree was fully covered with lush green leaves. There were no red buds. So now he wondered, why is this tree called red bud tree when it is just like all other trees? Thinking this, he also left for the palace. The youngest prince also decided to go and have a look at the famous red bud tree. By this time, the tree was covered with little bean pods. It was the youngest prince now who decided to have a look at the famous red bud tree. But when he went, the tree was covered with little bean pods. When he came back from the forest, he ran into the garden where his brothers were playing and told them with much excitement, I saw the red bud tree. So, what is special about it? Said the eldest prince. It is nothing but a dead stump of wood, he added. What makes you say that? Said the second son. When I went in the woods, it was covered with hundreds of beautiful red buds. The third prince said, I have also seen the red bud tree. It is not a dead stump of wood. It is not covered with red buds. It looks like an ordinary tree covered with green leaves. The youngest prince said with confidence, Brothers, all of you are mistaken. Now, what is mistaken? Mistaken is that you all are wrong about what you are telling. You are wrong. So, he is directly telling you are totally wrong. All of you are mistaken. I have just seen the tree and I can say for sure that it is now covered with little bean pods. When the youngest prince reached back from the forest, he ran straight to his brothers who were playing in the garden, and with excitement he told his brothers, I saw the red bud tree. On hearing this, his eldest brother asked, So what's special about it? It's nothing but a dead stump of wood. When second brother heard this, he said, What makes you say that? When I went, it was covered with hundreds of beautiful red buds. Now, the third prince spoke up. I have also seen the red bud tree. It is not a dead stump of wood, neither it is covered with red buds, but it is an ordinary tree covered with green leaves. On hearing all these conversations, the last brother, the youngest one, he said with full confidence, saying, Brothers, all of you are wrong. I have just seen the tree and I can say for sure it is covered with little bean pods. So children, you know what is bean pods? It is part of the plant from which flowers bloom. So now the fourth one said, this is nothing, none of these are true. I have just seen and it is covered with bean pods. The princes thought that the red bud tree was some mystical tree. What do you mean by mystical? Some magical. Mystical means magical. Magical tree. And appeared in different forms before different people. The king heard their conversation about the red bud tree. When they stopped talking, he came out and said, My dear sons, all four of you have seen the same tree, but each of you saw it at a different time of the year. The princes understood what the matter was and laughed at their childishness. After all this conversation, the fourth prince thought that the red bud tree was some magical tree which appeared in different forms before different people. Now, even the king was hearing their conversation, and when they had stopped talking, he came out and said, "My dear sons, all of you have seen the same tree, but each of you have seen at different time of the year. As first one saw when the spring had just arrived, the starting itself he went and saw. So it was nothing but bare. When the second one went, it was spring, mid-spring. So it was completely covered with red buds. When the third one went, it was after spring. So this tree was covered with green leaves. And when the fourth one went, it was covered with bean pods. So it was nothing but because of different time of the year, you have seen the tree separately. That's the reason you saw its different forms. Now the prince, all four of them, understood what the matter was and laughed at their childishness. Now we have heard the story. The complete story was read out to you. It was explained. We heard the story. We understood what is there in the story. Now what do you really understand? What comes in your mind after reading the story? What is the moral of the story? Can anyone tell me? Yes, the moral is we must never judge a person by their look. Never judge anyone by their look. Just seeing a person, we should not think, oh, he or she is like that. We should never judge anyone. The four sons, what they did? The first one, when he saw, he thought that tree was just nothing but just a stump of wood which is of no use. But when the second son saw it, he saw a real red bud tree. Third son, he looked at it as ordinary green tree. No, nothing much in that. Fourth son, when fourth son saw, it was full of bean pods. So it was different. So the imagination for each son was in a different form. So we should never judge anyone with respect to what they look like. And second thing what we learn from this is every human being or creature have to change according to time. So hence the story is done. Comprehension part, we'll do it in our notes. The notes will be given out to you. Rest, read the chapter properly, learn well. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye. Take care.